welcome to tonight's main event. Making their way to the studio, they're the greatest podcast and tag team of all time, the Father, Son, Wrestling Podcast. Welcome back to the Father and Son Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Father and Son Wrestling Podcast. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
And we're back with another episode, Season 2, Episode 8.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. Well, folks, welcome back to the Father and Son Wrestling Podcast. We are the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. We are also the voice of the fans.
Yep, we are the voice of the fans. Well, I mean, all my fans are the best fans, but we try to represent all of them. That's for sure.
I'm not going to argue with you again.
No? Okay, well, he's not going to argue because he knows. He just knows that got the best
We are
friends.
also the tag team father-son duo that will bring all the wrestling news to you, your favorite wrestlers, favorite storylines, favorite promotions,
That's right.
etc., etc.
Yeah, for all the promotions and all of the wrestlers out there, we do this for you guys. We hope to put you guys on display, but we also do it for the fans because the fans need to have a voice. And guess what? My voice is the greatest of all time.
No,
so you get
not.
to hear it. And
No, it's not.
And so I get to be the voice of the fans.
No, it's not.
Why?
All right, well, today's episode will feature a quick talk of our trip to One Fall Wrestling and our latest review of Honor Code Wrestling, and also a preview of Georgia Elite Wrestling this Saturday.
Yeah, we're going to Georgia Elite Wrestling, GEW, to see the Inception dominate. And we're going to talk about that.
Shawn Clark's going to win the GEW champion.
Boo.
But first, we have a big announcement, folks. We have the winner of our Super Fan Contest.
That's right. We had over 10,000 entries, and at $200 a pop, we're now millionaires, bro.
There's not an entry fee.
Oh, Dominic.
Oh my God. This guy is an idiot. He's a bald idiot. Will you shut up? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. But there was no entry fee. That was horrible. Hold on. But there was no entry fee. And yeah, so the winners of the Super Fan Contest is the Jones family. Congratulations, Jones family. We're going to take y'all to Six Flags, river tubing, and at the end of the night, GEW. It'll be Saturday, I believe. But we thank y'all for entering, and there was no entry fee. But we did have 10,000 entries.
I do think he's actually one of the mini housings. Yeah, but we'll take care of him later too. Yeah, but I gotta go. I gotta finish this podcast with this little twerp. I think he's a mini housing. Really, we're gonna have to hurt him. Okay. All right. Bye. I love you, Dom. Ha ha ha! I got to talk to Dom, and you didn't.
Jesus. Okay. Well, first, guys, welcome back.
Wait,
to the
did you
Father
finish?
Podcast.
Did you finish talking about the people that paid us a whole bunch of money?
Oh my gosh. So first, we're going to get into our quick talk of 1FW. We're not going to do a full review, just because there was too many matches for that.
There was like 10
matches.
right? There was a lot of matches.
But we picked our two favorites. And we're going to just talk about them real quick.
Yeah, well, he picked two favorites and I picked two favorites. But yeah, this was down at Center Stage in Atlanta. The venue was kind of nice. It was smaller than what I expected. I think it was much smaller than what it was in Rumble in Rome for 1FW. But I like the smaller venues because you get less. It just seems more personal, I guess, because you have all the people that are close together and it's not too loud and everything's not echoey.
Well,
so
I think that's supposed to be a concert arena.
Well, yeah, it is. It's a lot of different kind of arena for a lot of different things. It used to be WCW's stage as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Okay. But yeah, so but let's talk about the VIP experience. They invited us to be on display at their VIP experience at 1FW, and we got to meet so many cool fans. Yeah, we got.
What are you talking?
We met all of our fans.
No,
1FW brought us in.
People. We didn't meet people. We met people.
No, what do you mean? We had a whole group photo of all of our fans that were there with us. You kept commenting about how big the guy's hands were.
Dude,
do you not remember? These
that
are like
was the Paul White, the Big Show.
I don't know who that is. Like who is he? Does he know Dominic?
One of the most famous wrestlers on the planet.
Well, if he's the most famous, he would know Dominic, and if Dominic doesn't know him, then he's probably nobody.
Oh my God.
Yeah, quit yawning. You got to here. You drink some coffee.
No.
But anyways, thanks for all of our fans that took pictures with us. And
again, we were.
Who else was? Anyways, so there was. We also noticed that there were several people from SHW that were there. The ring announcer lady, I forget her name. I apologize. And then there was a referee too that was. That he was one of the referees in on all the matches. The bald guy with the glasses at SHW at Southern Honor Wrestling. So apparently they have a lot to do with 1FW, and I think that's awesome. But we also saw Sunny Days. He looked like he was doing a lot of the production stuff. Mm-hmm. But then to start off the show, it was the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg Jesse James and Billy Gunn.
No.
Yeah, they came out and did their whole DX spill. And Road Dogg actually fell over after he did his because he said it had been a while since he just ran out of breath, and Billy Gunn laughed at him a lot. So yeah, that was fun. It was cool to see DX come out, the New Age Outlaws come out and actually do their little spill, because I don't think I've ever seen that in real life, and I know Carson hasn't never seen it, but we got to do it all together. So that was a lot of fun. That was very energetic. But there were 10 matches total, so we don't want to go into a full review of this, but we do want to talk about it a little bit because it was a lot of fun, and it's a show that I encourage everybody to go see because they really do put on a wonderful show. They bring in AEW stars to work with some of these indie stars, and to me, it's almost like it's a tryout. To just seeing how well they do with these bigger stars while they're in the ring. But there were several matches that went on, and like I said, we're not going to talk about all of them, but I'll give you my two to begin with, and it was there was a men's triple threat for the 1FW title between Carlie Bravo and Brady Pierce, who is the champion, and QT Marshall. Lots of people know who QT Marshall.
Yes,
Marshall. I thought it was Marshall. I think it's Marshall.
It's Marshall.
Anyways, but that was a fun match. There was a lot of tension that had built up between QT Marshall and Carlie Bravo, which he was part of the infantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they and he was in our picture with our fans too. He came and took a picture. He's one of our biggest fans, actually. Him and the whole infantry was there. They're part of our biggest fans. I'm so excited that they like us. Anyways, but it was a banger of a match. Like I said, there were some some tension between QT and Carlie. Apparently, QT is one of Carlie Bravo's mentors, so they had kind of a thing going on. But Brady Pierce, who's actually from, I didn't know this until that night, but he's actually from right here in Dallas, Georgia. Hometown hero, Brady Pierce.
Bum.
But he, anyways, unfortunately, he ended up not winning. He lost. He was the one that got pinned too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's going to set up for maybe a match between Carlie Bravo and QT Marshall. But Carlie Bravo of the Infantry is now your new 1FW Heavyweight Champion, and that's pretty
Really
cool that one of our
happy.
fans,
That's
one of
pretty
our biggest fans, is the 1FW champion.
Next, we had a 7-man ladder match for the One Fall Wrestling Breakout Champion between Chad Skywalker, Parker Lee, Sean Dean, Adam Priest, Tyler Shoop, Satnam Singh, which was like 7'4".
He was 7 foot
And
build at 7'4",
The
450
champion,
pounds.
and the champion, Very Morales.
Yes, this was a very fun match, and I really thought that the 7'4", 450-pound monster was going to win because he didn't even need a ladder. Like there were several times he just stood there and was dumped over the ladder and was reaching up as if he was going to get the title belt, and then somebody would come down and chop him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell us more about it.
All right, so this was a crazy match between all 7 of these competitors. All 7 of them put up a great fight, but the reason Very Morales did not win this match, I believe, is because that Satnam dude hit him with a crazy choke slam through a table to outside of the ring. And I thought that was one of the most crazy spots I've ever seen.
That was pretty brutal. I mean, yeah. And they were diving all over the place, coming off the ladders. I mean, there was a lot of.
Yeah.
They even had a small ladder at one point.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So, but that was a fun match too. Yeah. And who ended up winning?
Tyler Shoop.
Tyler
Shoop trains harder.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know why you got to train harder, Shoop, but just learn to do things that you need to do to win. I mean, you don't have to train hard. You just got to kick them between the legs. That's all.
That's illegal.
It's not illegal in a ladder match.
It's illegal.
It's not.
It's illegal.
Anyway, so my next one is another triple threat, and it's between Shotzi Blackheart, which you all know from our picture. She was also one of our biggest fans.
She wasn't our fans, but I took a picture with her after her match.
She was in our fan picture. She was with us. She was with all the other fans. I know Shotzi.
We are the fans.
They were our fans. But it was also Hyena Hera, I think is how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, of course, the one and only 1FW Women's Champion, my mamacita, Angelica Risk. Yes.
Angelica. It is July. Angelica. It is July. Stop bragging about being the 2025 Women's Performer of the Year. It is July of the next year.
She can
We
brag
are
as much
7
as she wants. Do you
months
see her?
into 2026.
So what? She is the.
Get over it.
She's gonna be the greatest female wrestler of all time one day. You just wait.
Even
you just
better
wait and see.
than Liv Morgan.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a nice battle because between those two, I can't wait to see that one day.
It's never happening.
Truthfully, and this was a very fun match. It was all 3 just really put on a heck of a show, and seriously, Angelica Risk she is very much a standout, and I can't wait to see her. One day she will be, whether he wants to agree with me or not. And this is not being in character. This is not anything. This is just me being serious. she is one day going to be on TV, and we're going to be cheering her name. And at least I will be. I don't know what this guy's going to be doing, but Angelica Risk, man, you are one phenomenal competitor, one phenomenal wrestler, and to go in there and put up the show that you guys, all of you guys, put on a wonderful show. But you, for me, honestly, were my standout for this match. And she ended up winning. She retained her title because she is the greatest 1F Women's Champion of all time.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
She's not.
So what's your other one?
The craziest match I've ever witnessed live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was a fun match.
Between Kieran Gray and the one, the only, Darby Allin.
Yeah, Darby Allin.
And you spell Allin wrong.
Well,
with an I.
my bad. Whatever. You know what? Do your own notes.
All right. Well, this was a crazy freaking match. I mean, this is just like blood from the start to the finish, and this was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, Darby Allin like almost died with that table spot that they did, where like he dived out with like, and they hit the table like.
He almost died, or the freaking fans almost died.
Both.
There was this poor little girl that was sitting in the front row, and when he hit that table, what's his name? What's the other guy's name again?
Kieran Gray.
Kieran Gray. Yeah, Kieran went tumbling back into the barricade, and the whole table and the barricade and Kieran all fell into this family. Like this, there was a family sitting on that front row, and poor little girl got hit by that barricade, man.
Yeah.
So, but she was okay. No worries. She ended up being okay, and they even later on they brought her into the ring and gave her some diamond rings or earrings.
Paul White granted them to her.
Yeah, our number one super fan of the show.
Oh my gosh.
Paul White, apparently. Whoever that is.
We are his fan.
He's ours. He's ours. So what are we doing now? So tell about the rest of the match. Tell her.
Man, it was crazy. I'm sad to see that Darby Allin only hit one coffin drop, but the streets will never forget the day Darby Allin and Kieran Gray battled to the death.
Yeah, Kieran.
And no disqualification.
Yeah, and we saw Kieran out at his booth later on. He was wrapped up pretty good with his head. Like he literally had blood running from the top of his head.
Yeah, and
it was bad.
He was like really busy because it was after the show and everybody was piling out. But I wanted to go up to him and say, "Man, I'd love to meet you, but where can I meet your opponent?" But he was so busy. He was so busy.
Yeah, we would have liked to have seen Darby Allin. We was trying to get an autograph from Darby Allin, but he didn't really interact with anyone. He just did his match and then he disappeared into the night.
Sadly.
Yeah, and we ended up seeing some people going on to the back to the car. We saw Glacier coming out.
We saw Jay Lethal.
Who's that? Oh, he was in our fan picture too. That's right. I remember now. I remember that guy. Yeah, he was one. He was a good. He told me that I was his favorite actually. All right, so that was 1FW, and we had a lot of fun. We like I said again, you guys should definitely go check out shows that they have because they are long. They went from 7 to 11, and I think that's why this little twerp's on it so much. And yeah, you're gonna have to wake up, bro. You're gonna have to wake up. All right, what's next?
All right, so next, folks, we are going to get into Honor Code Wrestling, 605 Land Drive, Cedartown, Georgia, July 12th for Star Spangled Brawl. We got to do an interview with some fans.
Yeah, but before we jump into that, just kind of give you it's a week later, and we still haven't done the review of Honor Code, but we just decided that we were going to wait till this week because we didn't have anything really this weekend except for 1FW, and we knew we weren't going to do a full review on it, so we just decided to go ahead and do Honor Code this weekend so we didn't overload ourselves, basically. And also there was a lot of technical issues, so I wasn't even sure that we were going to do the episode because, we had some technical issues with the camera. so we were debating on whether we even had enough footage to do this show. So, anyways.
Yeah.
It was all his fault, by the way.
What did I do?
You messed up the camera.
How?
You looked at it, and it destroyed it with your ugly face. I do love my son. Anyways, let's go.
Okay, so we got to interview some fans, and there was also a union of promotions.
Yeah, we did interview some fans, and we're going to get that video up. I want to say this too, guys. We are PG, and then we were doing this interview with the fans, and then David Idol came up, and he ended up dropping a unpolite word that we had to pull it down because we were live at the time. So sorry to any fans that actually saw that because we are PG. But we're gonna get that video back up, and I'll just edit out that little piece. We'll make sure we bleep that part out. But I just haven't had time to do it yet. But anyways, and again, we didn't even know if we were going to do this or not. So we just so we'll get it back up. Anyways, I just wanted to say that. Remember, all the people that want to do stuff with us, we are PG. We try to keep it PG. We're a little
looking
edgy.
at you, David Idol.
We're a little edgy sometimes, but we try not to go past we try not to have all that foul language and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what's next?
But there were also many matches, even an unsanctioned match. That was one of the most.
You missed this part.
No, I didn't.
You're supposed to talk about it.
Oh, okay. But there were a union of promotions at Honor Code, July 12th. It was between Honor Code Wrestling and 12 Gauge Pro Wrestling. 12 Gauge.
Mm-hmm.
The place where I'm a ring announcer, so I'm very glad I was up there to see the union.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to be able to see the promoters trying to come together and do stuff together because we really believe.
Atoms align.
Yeah, because we really do believe that if they work together, then they can build a better product. And I just hope that they all can continue to work together. Rocky from 12 Gauge was there, and so it was nice to be able to see that there's some sort of unity between some of the promotions. Hopefully that continues on because, we like being a part of all of them. And we want you all got to know that we're here to support y'all. And it's just nice if everybody works together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right, well, I talked about how there were many matches, including an unsanctioned match. That was one of the most brutal matches you've ever witnessed.
There was. So you're going first?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right. So what was first?
Chris Gaines versus Xander Warwick. So to open up the show, Chris Gaines came out and demanded a match with AJ Black. He was dragging a ref with him. AJ Black would then come out, but Xander then came out saying he deserves a match because he beat Lamar Phillips. And he did. He did beat Lamar Phillips.
Well, with a roll-up, it was very... He got squashed, and then he just somehow accidentally won that match. So how can you consider yourself the number one contender, Xander, if you can't even beat somebody as big as Lamar Phillips?
He did.
He didn't really.
Yes, he did. If he got the three
lucky.
count, if he got the 3 count, he won.
He got lucky.
But then all 3 of those people would be in the ring. Then Joey Callahan would come out. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of people coming out.
Yeah.
And said AJ already had plans for tonight, but Chris and Xander would have a number 1 contenders match right now.
They did. And unfortunately, this match is one of those that we had some issues with our camera on. And so we don't have any footage. We don't have, I don't know what was going on. I don't know what buttons he was pushing.
I didn't do anything.
He did not record any of the matches. Or any of this match.
Recording the matches is your job.
Well, what's your job? Do you ever have a job?
Write notes. I do all the notes.
He does not. He's such a liar. Anyways, but yeah, so we didn't have anything, any footage to show, no highlights of this match, and we apologize, really, Xander and Chris.
But we do remember the finish.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you?
So Chris
I don't. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
So Chris went to go hit Xander with the belt like the boss he is. But then AJ Black would get up on the apron and take the belt from him, rightfully so, because that's his belt. And Xander would then roll him up for the win.
1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, Xander again with
Xander.
another roll up, getting lucky.
knew.
Oh, that was awful. But he got lucky again and got a roll up again and whatever.
He didn't get
I
lucky.
guess Xander's going to get
He
his
beat
butt
Chris
smacked
Gaines.
around by AJ
He
Black
beat Chris
later on.
Gaines fair and square.
Chris Gaines is much better than Xander ever thought about being.
The only thing he gains is weight.
Whatever. Anyway, so our next match, and again, so I think that in this match, there was a situation. We didn't get any footage of this, but there was a moment where the cameraman kept getting in our way, and he ruined the footage throughout the whole match. So we didn't get any highlights of this match because the stupid cameraman kept getting in my way. There he is on the screen. You can see him. Everybody boo the stupid cameraman.
It's not the cameraman's fault.
It was the cameraman's fault, and I'm glad that bad things happened to him.
No.
So all we know from this match, because we weren't able to go back and watch it because we didn't have any footage, again, I apologize, is that Shawn Nelson won and that it was fun.
Yeah, that rhymed.
Yeah, it was a fun match that showed AMJ with his Ultimate Warrior persona. He does actually do a lot of things that the Ultimate Warrior used to do,
Yeah.
and we think it's fun. I think it's fun because I grew up watching Ultimate Warrior, and I wasn't a huge fan of the Ultimate Warrior growing up, but he was always one of those characters that I enjoyed watching as a kid. Yeah. Yeah, just like Hulk Hogan.
Even I've watched The Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, you've seen. Yeah, I've
Not
shown you.
live, obviously, but like
Well,
I showed
obviously.
myself.
Right.
Yeah, I showed myself.
All right, so let's move on to the next one.
So next we had the Honor Code Wrestling and SCCW and oh, you shut up.
No, I don't like. I
And
hate it when we have
iconic
face
champion.
versus face.
And Iconic Champion from a promotion I don't know. And the 12 Gauge Pro Wrestling Undisputed Champion. Airbnb of Rico Bravo and BK Bennett taking on Ron Dallas and Ethan Dallas
Yeah,
for the Honor Code Wrestling tag.
he says he thinks they're supposed to be brothers. I'm not 100% sure.
I think so. I mean, they had the same last name.
I guess. Do they? I don't know because I didn't. He's the one that wrote those notes. But he. Anyways, we did see the Wonder Boys at 1FW too. They're a fun
They were
tag
on the
team. They
pre-show,
really
though.
are. But you know what? Yawn because Airbnb and Wonder Boys versus each other. Just
Do you
beat
want
each
me to
other.
throw
Just
your
beat
hat
each
again?
other up. Don't throw my hat.
Thank you. So this match was between two of the hottest tag teams in the indie circuit right now.
That is true.
It started with BK Bennett and AA Ron. Neither competitor could get an edge after some fantastic technical wrestling. So they decided to bring in Rico and Ethan. The Airbnb began to isolate AA Ron and perform some high-flying action, double team action. And later the Wonder Boys would take over and give Rico a taste of some of their own double team moves.
Yeah, and both teams were putting on a lot of double team moves. They had a lot of an arsenal of double team moves is what I'd call it. And they were doing a very good job. Both teams were of isolating one another. They had a few hot tags throughout the match, and but keep going.
Yep. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so it turned into a back and forth intense match But anyway, Airbnb hitting a double frog splash to retain. Airbnb, after the match, I thought this was really cool. They shouted us out. We were recording. It finally worked this time. And,
yeah, we did get the cameras rolling on this match.
They shouted us out.
Yeah, so you know what? Look, we're going to get that out on as a singles video, but we're going to show it to you right now here on the podcast as well. So
I want them in a great for
get ready for that.
And in case you didn't know, you're watching the best wrestling podcast out, the father and son. Let's go.
Yes,
And
sir.
the Father-Son podcast is driven by 4 words, just like BNB. That's heart, grind, passion, and determination. And they're here to stay. They're not going nowhere. Shout out to Father-Son.
Well, BK, Rico, thank y'all for shouting us out at Honor Code Wrestling post-match. I also got a selfie with Rico and BK. Man, I've gotten pictures with a lot of people.
Oh yeah, you need to send me that so I can put it on our podcast later.
I got you.
Yeah. So, anyways, truthfully, Airbnb is probably one of our favorite tag teams, and Rico and BK, they're probably a couple of our favorite people that we interact with. So thank you so much for shouting us out, because we know we're great, and we're glad that you guys acknowledge that we're great, or at least I know I'm great. This guy right here, he's kind of mediocre, but
Okay, who won at
I carry
WrestleMania?
him,
Who won at HCW WrestleMania?
whatever. So anyway, so we're moving on. And it's going to be Shawn Clark versus Alan Shirley for the Honor Code Wrestling Championship. Yes, the strong man or the weak man, Shawn Clark, versus the Inceptions. Alan Shirley, the greatest
wait.
Genesis Elite Wrestling Champion
well, actually,
of
I forgot
all
something.
time. Wait, where are you going? You can't. Oh my gosh. This kid thinks that he's something else, and he's not really. I don't know why you even brought that out
The
here.
Georgia.
That's not what we're talking about. We're
Elite
talking about
Wrestling
Honor Code.
Championship.
We're talking about Honor Code. Why are you going to bring out something that it's not any good
the
anymore?
Georgia Elite Wrestling.
No, it's not even a functional title anymore. It's
should
garbage.
be?
It should be in the trash.
In the trash.
Yes.
You're crazy.
Should burn it, Cowboy Allen.
It's the greatest championship of all time.
Whatever. It's not. Anyway,
Most
so we're
prestige.
going to get into that match, which Alan Shirley started off the show by taking Shawn Clark's jacket and pulling it over his head and beating him to a pulp, which is amazing.
because
And then
that's
he just
not-
beat him
that's
throughout the
illegal.
entire match. He beat him all the way throughout the entire
he
match.
didn't.
But after this little twerp started chanting Big Head Allen, and it distracted him because the whole crowd was
Yeah.
chanting Big Head Allen. He doesn't have a big head.
Big Head Allen. All right, say that to his 17 heads.
He doesn't. You got 17 eyes, and that's why you see 17 heads.
I have 2.
Plus 17 because they're thick enough to be 17.
What?
Yeah. Anyways, Shawn was able to gain some offense after that stupid twerp's distraction and hit some big moves that include his signature cannonball. Shawn attempted to some sort of illegal submission move with
It's
the
not
ropes.
illegal.
And yes, it is illegal. That is illegal. Actually,
If him using his jacket is legal, then that is.
it was before the bell. It doesn't matter. It was before the bell.
Oh my God.
It was before the bell. And he wasn't hitting him with the jacket. He was just covering his face up with the jacket. If you don't want to get your face covered up, don't wear the jacket to the ring. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, but Allen later took back over because he's the greatest of all time. What are you doing? Why are you
Just
touching
saying.
me?
I'm just saying.
But later, Allen took back over and hit Shawn with his own spine buster, which is Shawn Clark's actual finishing move. But this didn't work. Unfortunately for Alan Shirley, he didn't get the pin, and he tried to actually go out and get a chair, and he was going to go ahead and end the strongman Shawn Clark because he's tired of messing with him. But unfortunately, Shawn Clark moved out of the way, and Alan accidentally hit himself. knocking
He
him.
tried to do it illegally.
And then Shawn Clark was able to catch him and put him into a spine buster on him. And
One,
by
two,
and by the way, look, it was 1, 2, 3, but he pinned him while sitting on a chair on Alan Shirley, which is he used the chair, ref.
That's
Why
not
are you
using
not disqualifying?
Do you know
him?
how easy it is? If
should have been
I was
disqualified.
under this chair right now, do you think
It's
it would?
cheating.
Do you think it would be hard for me to pick my shoulder up?
And you know who the referee was that old senile man, Marty. And
Marty. Why are you offending Marty right
I'm not offending Marty. I'm speaking
Marty.
facts about Marty. He's old
The
and senile.
greatest referee of all
And
time.
he allowed the cheating to go on by Shawn Clark sitting on Alan Shirley. He should have stripped Shawn Clark of the title and gave it to Alan Shirley because that's the way it should have went.
In your dreams.
Marty, you suck.
You suck.
That's the end of that match. I'm sorry, Alan. You'll get him at the next one. I promise. I'll be there to help you.
On Saturday, he's going to take the GEW Championship.
Whatever.
All right, so next we have the challenger, Chase Stevens, and AJ Black for the infamous championship.
Yeah, well, this was a surprise, right?
Yes, it was a surprise. So we actually did an interview with Chase Stevens.
Yeah, again.
Technical issues by this hooligan.
It was your fault. Your face
How
was
was it
too
my
ugly to
fault?
catch the audio. But what we did get you finally giving Kyle charisma.
Finally.
Yeah, we do have the video of it. We just don't have any audio. But yeah, there you go.
Roll the clip.
Yeah, well, just kind of show a little snippet of it, I guess. But he did get to give Kyle charisma finally a stunner.
I took your job, and I gave you a stunner.
Yeah, sorry, Kyle. I promise you, all we got to do is give him an F5 and he'll stop. He'll shut up.
F5.
Yes, you're gonna catch an F5 from Kyle Charisma one day.
Whatever
I'm excited about it.
Whatever you say.
I'm excited about it. All right,
Okay.
let's keep going.
So, let's get into this match right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, the surprise was Chase Stevens with Kyle Luff and Charisma. The bell.
KFC. We're PG, man. We're PG.
I'm not saying the word.
It don't matter. We're PG. Holy smokes. Oh,
Well,
he's
the
trying to
bell
get us
rang.
canceled.
Well, the bell rang, and they really just taunted the crowd for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle even put me in a headlock.
Yeah,
which-
he did, which was amazing.
Kyle, you're lucky I remembered you have scoliosis. I was holding this in my arm. I could have driven it into your back.
Yeah, whatever. You don't scare Kyle Charisma.
I gave him a stunner. I scared him when I gave you a stunner in front of him.
Moving on.
All right, so when they eventually started wrestling, it started with great chain wrestling. AJ hit some massive chops, and Chase even hit AJ brutally on the barricade. Like, mad brutal, really. But in the end, AJ Black will end up winning with a zigzag but forwards, which I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that's what it is, but I
think
don't know.
that's
I
what
don't
it's
know what
supposed
it's
to be.
called, but yeah. Did you mention that Chase Stevens was a surprise visit from a former TNA wrestler?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes.
I don't remember, but it was, yeah. So that was pretty cool that he just kind of showed up with Kyle KFC, and they put on a pretty decent match and a pretty good showing, man. But unfortunately, AJ Black, and we won't get to see Chase Stevens much anymore because he didn't win. But he retained his championship.
Yeah, he did, and I'm very glad. Very glad.
Moving on. Next is Lamar Phillips. Oh, this was you know what? This was between Lamar Phillips and Frankie Valentine. This was the main event of the show. There's really not a whole lot of words we can say about this. We just want the fans to see what it was. It was a phenomenal match, but it was probably one of the most brutal matches that we have seen. One of the most brutal matches
And I got
that we've ever seen.
I got two words to describe this match: gore and brutality.
Yeah, There's gore and brutality for sure. But it was our match of the night, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you the match of the night. And then we'll come back and we'll talk about it a little bit so you'll know what we're talking about. It was pretty messed up. It was pretty messed up. All right, you ready? So here comes the match of the night.
Kill him, Lamar! Kill him!
Oh, there we go. Come on, Lamar! Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lamar! Lamar, don't let him do that, Lamar! 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 Hey, boy. Stay back. Stay back. Lamar! 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 What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with y'all? Lamar is so much better. You suck. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Lamar sucks.
No.
Yes. We want what? We want what? We want tacos. We want tacos. We want tacos. We want tacos.
Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding. He's bleeding. You got him on the ropes, Lamar. Get him.
Frankie, you look like your parents.
Oh! He was asking for it. One more time! One more time! That's cheating, Frankie.
Let me give him a shove.
Oh! Back up, boy. Oh! BK's the new cameraman. Watch out, boys.
Oh, God. They're going everywhere.
Hey, y'all watch out. Y'all watch out.
BK's recording.
I know. He took the camera from the cameraman. They got knocked out.
Your mama's fucking weak.
I gotta bleep that now, Lamar.
Hey, you just stepped in blood. You just stepped in blood.
Let's go, Lamar! Let's go! Yes! Mar, let's go! Yes, this is my cheer. This is my people. One, two. That's not helpful, though. Stay here. Right here. You can come over here if you want. Just don't go that way.
We need Marty!
This is recording. It's going to be you all live in the microphone. It's okay. But go up there and cheer.
Go, Frankie! Me!
One time. Not hit hard as you
No,
can.
up. Let him do it. Yeah! boy. Watch. Watch. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna go see how they
That's coming out of his paycheck.
All right, Lamar. Get him, Lamar. Get him, Lamar.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Let's go, Lamar. They all do suck. You're the greatest.
They killed each other.
Throwing up the X.
Come on.
Hey, boy. Come back.
I don't think it's a
Out of the way. Oh, do it again, Lamar. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Stay back this way, okay, buddy? They're gonna do something else. Stay back. Hey, y'all back up. Oh, he's getting the table. He's getting the table. Y'all watch out. Watch out, guys. Seriously, y'all back up. Yeah, seriously, back up, bro.
What did he do?
Well, we wanted to show, so here we are.
I mean, it is unsanctioned.
Everyone, please back up, give them some room. Please make space.
Hey, guys.
That's the ending. That's the ending.
See what we were talking about? It was brutal. It was brutal. Like, I mean, I think that Frankie Valentine is gone.
Frankie Valentine's dead.
I don't know about dead, but he's not. I don't think he's going to be back for a while because Lamar, 3 times he put him through the stage, and then 1 time through the table.
Oh yeah,
Which we
actually
have
got
a piece. Yeah, but we didn't bring it because we
From the
forgot. We're not
table.
gonna worry about it. But but you know what was my favorite part of the match?
What?
When Lamar took out that stupid cameraman that kept getting in my way. Thank
He
you,
didn't
Lamar.
deserve that.
Thank you, Lamar, for taking out that stupid
And then BK Bennett
curly-haired,
took over,
skinny
but
freak.
BK Bennett took over. So
He did take over. BK did take
BK
over,
Bennett
which was a
took
much
over.
better cameraman than that skinny, curly, blonde-headed freak.
what?
Yes.
He's not either of those besides blonde hair and curly.
And he's a freak.
No, he's not.
But he could have finished the match, right? I mean, Lamar could have finished the match a long time before he actually ended it. But he kept taking out all the referees. And then, of course, the great part, the cameraman. But for whatever reason, he decided he just
took
wanted
out
to
everybody.
actually
He
destroy.
just wanted to beat down Frankie.
Yeah, he wanted to destroy Frankie, and he did. And as you could see at the end of the match there, everybody was trying to get him to stop, and he would not. And, yeah, he destroyed Frankie. R.I.P. Frankie, I think.
Rest in peace.
So,
Rest in
but
peace, Frankie.
I don't know. And there was Joey Callahan made a comment at the end of the show. We're not sure that if Lamar Phillips will actually be allowed back at Honor Code after his actions.
Which that would be crazy. I think he deserves it though.
Nah, well, I don't think he deserves it. I think Frankie got what was coming to him. That was for sure. And Joey, you allowed it to happen. I mean, you allowed the unsanctioned match. I mean, I know that it's unsanctioned, but, I mean, you were the one that set it up and said, hey, y'all want to kill each other, go kill each other. And what happened?
I mean, what do you want them to do? They're just going to keep on beating each other up forever if they
Yeah, for the
don't.
last 2 months, all they've done is come out and start brawls and throw the stairs.
Exactly. I thought he was going to use the stairs. He didn't throw the stairs.
No, they didn't throw the stairs in the match,
Sadly,
but
man.
Lamar did end up going over them.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he sure did. But anyways, all right, so that's our review of Honor Code Wrestling over at 605 Linton Drive in Cedartown, Georgia. It's one of our favorite shows we go to. Again, we apologize for not having all the footage that we should have during this review. We had some issues and we had a interview with Chase Stevens, and it just we just had some camera
Yeah, no,
issues.
should have started a chant during the unsanctioned match This is wrestling.
Yeah, it was definitely wrestling. It was the closest thing to a death match I think that we've ever seen.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, and without being a death match, we don't condone death matches.
I was debating between two.
Death matches are brutal, and nobody should.
Death matches
Nobody
are
should
crazy.
ever do those things.
Death
because
matches are
that
crazy,
doesn't make any
especially
sense.
MJF and Hangman on a page.
Yeah, that one, yeah, well, still, those are brutal. So I try not to expose him to too many of those, but sometimes I do show him clips and say, "See, this is why we don't do those things."
I mean, New Jack almost killed a man.
Well, that wasn't in a death match. That was just New Jack being New Jack. Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring. All right, so are we ready to hop into our next thing?
I suppose so.
Okay, and also before we jump into it, there's sadly no HCW this week, just because there's nothing for me to say.
Yeah,
so,
no, it's
no
a
HCW
good
this
thing.
week.
It's a good thing. We needed a week
You're
off
just
from
mad
that
because
garbage.
you lost the Intercontinental Championship.
Which I'm going to get back, by the way.
No, you're
Dante
not.
Walker. I'm going to get it back.
No, you're not.
I'm coming
Not if
for
I
you.
don't book you. Don't worry, I will.
It's in my contract, my clause, that I get a
okay,
rematch.
Whatever.
I told you off camera, it's in my contract and in my clause that I get a rematch for my Intercontinental Championship.
When?
And I get to choose the stipulations this
When?
time. Get off my side.
All right, so this is GEW Georgia Elite Wrestling, July 25th. One final stand. American Legion Post 294. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is at 8 p.m. Well, actually, since before the show, me and him will interview our super fans. So be there at like 7:45 to not miss the greatest podcast interviewing our super fans.
Yeah, we're going to get to put them on display and show the whole world why we're the voice of the fans and why my fans are the greatest. The Jones family, right? That's who they are.
Jones.
The Jones.
Jones.
I think it's Creek
What?
and Nicholas and
Chill.
and
It's River, Noah, Chris, Brittany, and Kyrie.
I don't know who any of those people are, but I do remember. I do remember a kid named Creek, and I remember a little girl running around with a keyblade or something like that, whatever that's supposed to mean. But she's kind of she's kind of mean, actually. That little girl.
Oh, yeah,
y'all
she
need
is
to get a
kinda
grip
mean.
on her.
I mean, no offense, but she's kind of mean. All right, so let's get into the... What?
I said JK.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get into the matches that have been announced so far for Georgia Elite Wrestling. One final stand. And there's only 4 matches announced, and it's this Saturday, so I'm sure they'll announce more. At least one more.
We'll see.
But first we have Joey Jones taking on Jerry Swirls, Content King, Joey Jones.
And Jerry Swirls is going to absolutely
Gary Squirrels.
destroy
Gary
the content
Squirrels.
queen.
Gary Squirrels.
Joey
Gary
Jones.
Squirrels. Gary Squirrels. Gary Squirrels. Gary Squirrels.
All right, Jerry.
Gary.
I give you permission
Who's
to
Jerry?
smack him in the mouth.
Who's Jerry?
Give you permission.
Who's Jerry?
But Jerry Swirls.
Gary
Look, you got me messing up. Jerry Swirls is going to absolutely demolish that content queen, Joey Jones.
It's King.
And if Love Handles, if you're going to be there, I'm telling you, you need to figure out a way to get away from that Joey Jones before you end up back in the basement. That's all I'm saying.
Love Handles.
We all love Love Handles. All the fans love Love Handles.
If you don't, then you don't love Handles. What?
I guess. so,
Right.
all right, well,
So
let's
next
go to the
we
next one.
have a grudge match, which is just a normal match between the 404 Rockstar, BK Bennett, and whatever this hooligan is doing, the big lumberjack Zach Riley.
The big bad lumberjack.
No, he's just the big lumberjack,
He's the big bad.
and I mean
lumberjack.
that in a literal way.
Quit shaming. Let's go on. Let's move on.
So next we have the big bad wolf.
You know what? He is big, and he can squish your little butt. And I hope he does one day. Look, you can give him a big frog splash off the top rope.
Whoa.
Mr. Zach Riley, the Inception. Well, you know what? All the Inception members get a shot at this guy.
No.
All of them. I'm signing the contract. Alan, you can make it happen. Get your super rich lawyer involved.
What? Whatever you say. All right, so next we have the Big Bad Wolf, who is advanced in the tournament, in the American Legion Championship tournament.
Because he
versus
squashed Shawn Clark in his match.
Rico Bravo.
Yeah, the Big Bad Wolf did squash Shawn Clark.
No, he didn't.
He did.
The only reason he won is because the hooligans of the Inception came out and had Brent Knight destroyed because of the number games. Like, it was like 5 against 1, and he couldn't do anything.
They were just out there, and we talked about this on Mr. John's podcast. They were just out there cheering on their friend.
No, they weren't.
They were. They were just cheering on the Big Bad Wolf. I think that they're trying to get him to join the Inception, too, which he should.
All right,
He's awesome.
Anyway, Big Bad Wolf versus Rico Bravo. And now we get into...
And let me point out this, too. I don't know why Zach Riley has to go in a grudge match against BK Bennett because, I mean, he's shown in that last one that BK and Rico, both the Airbnbs, could not stand a chance against Zach Riley, the
Yes,
big
they
bad
can.
lumberjack.
Yes, they can.
They can't. All right, so what's next?
So next we get into what will be the main events. The strongman Shawn Clark beating Alan Shirley for the Georgia Elite Wrestling Championship in a last man standing match.
Yeah, that is going to be a wonderful match, but you're wrong about one thing. It's not going to be Shawn Clark beating Alan Shirley. It's going to be the other way around. Alan Shirley is absolutely going to destroy Shawn Clark, maybe end his career, which everybody would be grateful for, and put him out of the wrestling business forever.
No, that's not going to happen.
And how can y'all sit here and say that Alan Shirley has a big head? Have you seen the head on Shawn Clark?
He doesn't have a big head.
Shawn Clark's got a massive, massive gore. If we took a tape measure and put it around his head and put it around Alan Shirley's head, I guarantee you that Shawn Clark would have a big, giant forehead.
Not true.
He would have a 17 head like this guy's
true.
eyes.
I don't have 17 eyes. You see 1, 2. Learn to count.
Well, you got to count all the eyes that are inside those thick
Learn
lenses.
to count.
I can count. I'm a teacher.
No, you can't. You can't even count to 5.
I can.
Count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? I can do it.
All right, count to 10.
You're trying to gaslight me.
10.
Just keep going. I ain't got time for this.
So, well, that's really it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be a fun show. I know you're predicting Shawn Clark's going to win that match and beat the Genesis for his title. He's not. Alan Shirley shouldn't even be in this match to begin
Inception
with.
is trash.
Because why is he even in this match? Cowboy Allen's pulling strings again and
Because he's the owner.
putting his golden boy in a spot. You know, Shawn Clark, his golden boy, like he's Cody Rhodes or something, and he's definitely not any Cody Rhodes, but he's surely
If
not
he's a
anybody.
golden boy, then why is this his first title shot at Alan Shirley?
Because he hasn't deserved it.
But golden boys deserve everything.
Well, he gets everything he wants, except for Alan's got super rich lawyers, and he just doesn't fold to the nonsense.
No, his
except for
lawyer
this
is
time.
garbage. I don't, like, where did he even go?
He's busy at his office making sure that all of Alan's paperwork is in order. We're really excited about this show, for real. And
Yeah.
we're excited to come out and show the fans, because we are going to try to do Facebook Live when we go to do our interview with the super fans, and maybe even do some stuff in between on the intermissions where we interview some of the actual fans. So hopefully we get to show you guys what GEW is all about, because it is absolutely one of our favorite shows. We love going over there and being a part of everything, and the guys over there are super amazing to us, and we think of them, most of them anyways, probably everybody in the section I see as family because they are my family much more than this guy. But you know, also there's other people there. There's wrong people there that think that people like Shawn Clark and Joey Jones are family.
Joey and Shawn.
And there's love handles. Everybody loves love handles. All the fans love love handles. We all love love handles.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. That's the end of our show.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Yeah, I'm glad that we finished it because
Yeah.
I'm tired of sitting here with you.
What?
All right. So, you got to close us out.
Yes.
It's your go.
All right, folks. Well, this is the Father Son Wrestling Podcast. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
And we're out. Peace.
Peace. Now I'm gonna go call Dom.